Hi everyone. Today in this video we are going to see how to schedule and take an online exam. During this COVID-19, most of the people are started preparing for online certifications like AWS, Oracle, etc. This will help them step by step to schedule an exam. So once you schedule and once you take an exam, how can we verify these credentials with the employer? So most of the people are looking for jobs due to this COVID-19. This will definitely increase their profiles weightage. So we are going to see how to share the credentials or badges for the employment verification. In this video, we are going to cover the following topics. Before that, if you plan to take any certification exam like AWS, Google, or Oracle, I would recommend you to set a time frame like either 6 months or 4 months, whatever the time you want, set it yourself. And once you cover like 1 month of study, then please go and schedule your exam so that you'll keep pushing yourself to finish the certification on time. So for that we are going to see how to schedule exam with Pearson VUE. Due to this COVID-19, most of the people are preferring to take the exam from the home or personal laptop. So we are going to see step by step how to schedule those things with Pearson VUE. Once you schedule the exam, we need to keep in mind few things about system requirements or capabilities and ID policies or proofs. So what are the IDs you need to show to person VUE supervisor or evaluator? So those things we'll see it. Exam day, like what are the things you're going to do on that particular day, do's and don'ts, everything we'll see it clearly on exam day topic. So this is very important to take the exam. And once you finish the exam, like how to see the results, whether you will get the scores or not, and how to see your badges or certificates, and how to share these things with your friends or employer to verify your credentials, everything we'll see it in this section. That's it. So once you finish all the things, probably you'll good to go to take the exam. Let's go to the video. I just open a Google and I'm going to search Pearson VUE in this Google, and you will be presented with multiple links like Pearson VUE homepage, test taker home, and different links. You can go to homepage and from there you can go to test taker home, or else you can directly come to test taker home where you can go and schedule the exam, and I am taking test taker home directly. So once you click it, you'll be scrolling down and you can see an option to schedule your exam on the button. You can click it, where you'll be having different kind of certifications, everything will be provided in that page. So I'm just clicking schedule your exam. Here you can see the list of program list like AWS, EBCD. It's like kind of organization name or certification company. Like Oracle means O. You have to click O and choose Oracle. For AWS it is A, and I'm just clicking A for AWS Amazon certification web service. So I have to scroll down. A different set of organization comes under A will be presented here, where I have to look for Amazon web service, and here is the link. I have to choose this particular AWS link. Once you click it, you will be presented with a different set of certifications from the AWS, like a cloud practitioner, associate, and different set of certifications. So you have to choose your exam, schedule an exam. Once you click it, you will be redirected to aws.training, this particular website. You have to create an account. If you already have it, you can directly go and log in, else you have to create a new account. Of this is the profile for your exam basically. So since I already have it, I'm just logging in with my existing account. If you are having multiple account, you have to choose it properly. I'm just choosing all the region and sign in, and you have to enter all the email ID things. If you have multiple account, you have to make sure which account you want to choose it. You have to click that account and click sign in. So once you sign in to this particular AWS certification, you will be presented with a window with a tabs like certification and all. So here it is showing in progress because I'm learning something. Once you click the certification tab, you can click go to your account, this particular button. So once you click it, this is the training and certification page. Basically this is certmetrics.com / Amazon. There are different type of test centers you can choose based on VUE, PSI and all those things. It's up to you which one you want to see, but here we are going to see based on VUE. For that I'm going to click a schedule new exam button from this particular window, and I'll be presented with a different set of certifications which is available from Amazon Web Service. So I have to choose either one of these certification by searching with exam code here, or I have to go through one by one looking the AWS certificate name. And here one thing I want to highlight: expiration date. Some of the exam will be listed with expiration date here, which means that exam or that particular thing will be retired on that day. So you have to take the exam before that day. Recently they retired solution architect, AWS solution architect, and they relaunched it with a different thing. So here I would like to choose developer associate. For example, the code is DVAC01. So this particular code I have to make sure this code is there in my exam window. I can schedule with Pearson VUE now from this link. So once I click this link, I'll be redirected to pearsonvu.com page. So we are back in Pearson VUE now. You can choose different type of mode how you want to take the exam. So first thing is like test center, but you have to in person, you have to go there and take it, and most of the people will prefer due to COVID-19 to take it from their home. So you can choose this particular option from home, and you have to do some pre-check to make sure that your system is capable and you have enough bandwidth and all those things. So this system check is important, and you have to make sure all the things are green, like microphone, internet speed and webcam, everything. And once you're good, you'll be having a page like systems check successfully completed. So with this thing you are good to schedule the exam. You can close that particular window, and you can click next to proceed further, where you'll be presented with different agreement to go through one by one. Just click all those things and click next button. So after that you'll be having an option to choose the preferred language for that exam. Again, it's based on the certification whatever you're going to choose, and I'm choosing English here and click next button, where you can see the exam details. So this particular exam will have the exam code and certificate name, AWS Certified Developer Associate. So all these things, and it will have the amount USD $150 for this particular exam cost. So if you are from different country, instead of USD you'll be having INR or whatever the country currency you have. So once you click next button after verifying all these details, you'll be having an option to choose multiple exam if you want to take on the same day. I just want to take only one. I'm clicking next. Here is the page where you actually scheduling the exam, and you have to choose the particular date here on the calendar. You can choose any date which is a future date for available. I'm just clicking 25 to show as an example, as a Saturday weekend, and I have only 2 slots. So once you choose the date, you have to choose the time slot, and there are 2 time slots available, 12:45 and 1:15. No morning slots are available, so I have to choose either one of these. Otherwise I have to change the date and I have to look for a different slot. So I just go with 1:15 p.m. here, and my cart has been added with my certificate code and the certificate exam name. Everything has to be proper. I have to verify it, and once that thing done, appointment is important. So the time zone is important. Here it is PDT, the Pacific Daylight Time. If you are from IST, it has to be in IST. So this particular thing is important, and you will be having like USD $150 will be charged from your account for this exam. So once to verify everything, you can proceed to checkout, where you have to agree to some policies, and you have to read everything, scroll down one by one, and just accept it. So once you accept, you'll be having an option to enter the payment and billing, where you have to choose the card type and all those things, and just carefully fill all the billing information and everything. Once it is filled, you can click next button, but until you click next button, your card will not be charged. So you have to submit the order on the next page to schedule the actual exam. Until then, the card will not be charged for the exam cost. So once you submit the exam and submit the order on the next page, you will be receiving a confirmation email to the email whatever you mentioned here. So you'll be having a confirmation mail there. So the confirmation mail will looks like this. So this is one of the exam Oracle certification I just took recently. You'll be having all the appointment details and the exam name, exam, etc. So you have to verify all these things carefully and make sure the exam date and time is the one what you choose there. So everything is good, then your exam is scheduled and you are good to take the exam on the particular day. So they will be sending a reminder a couple of days before from your exam from Pearson VUE with a list of details like exams and date and everything. Here one more thing, like they'll be having an ID policies to review. So like it's a proof of identification. You can click that link. There they will have primary ID and secondary ID. So you have to choose documents from these like passport or the driver's license, whatever you want to show as a proof. I just shown driver's license for this exam, but I do have passport, everything kept ready. One important thing is like if you are not having the valid proof, you will not be allowed to take the exam. And the valid proof in the sense it has to be unexpired. So if you are having a proof as a driving license, that license has to be a valid one without expiring the date. So make sure that it is not expired. I just want to highlight it's an unexpired ID. So once everything is done, you can do some system check for the exam to test my system. You can click that button. You can check the option where you can confirm that a particular exam I'm going to take in the same computer and the location and everything. Yes, there is no meaning for you to take in different place this particular test and the exam in different place. So I just want to confirm that the same place where I want to take the exam, I'm going to perform my system test here. And next thing, I have to copy this particular access code. You have to enter this code in some sample page and download the exe file. You can store wherever you want. And once you download it will take some time. It's kind of a 60 MB file. Once you download it, you can open that file through exe, where this is the application where you're actually going to take the exam. So you have to enter this code. By default it will be there, otherwise you have to copy the code and you have to paste it here. And then next is like you have to enter your phone number. This is needed. If there is some issue, they can contact you on this. So you can just click next button. Once you enter these details, you'll be presented with checks like microphone, internet speed and webcam, the same thing what we did earlier. And the next page is like the here you have to close all the browsers except this Pearson VUE exe file. You have to close all the browsers and you can click the launch. On the exam day, you have to log into the portal at least 15 minutes before the exam start time, and you have to enter your credentials, everything. Here I'm just showing my Oracle certification exam which I did recently. I have, if you are taking from AWS, you'll be logging with AWS credentials. So once I log in there, you'll be having an option to view your exam. So here I already completed the exam, that's why it's coming as a recently completed online exams, but you'll be having a link to go to that exam page. So once you click it, here the status is taken, it's already taken here, but in front of that you'll be having a begin exam. If you log in earlier, it will be in scheduled status. Now if once the time comes, it will be enabled, the button will be enabled with the begin exam. So once you click it, your online proctor will be opened. So where that appears on a VUE.exe file will be open on that particular date and time. So here I completed, so that's why it is showing completed on that particular day, but it will be open in that window. On the exam day, you will be performing few things before starting your exam. I just want to walk you through step by step clearly with the process based on my recent experience. First thing is like check-in process. You have to complete your check-in process within 15 minutes of your exam start time, unless you will not be allowed to take the exam. This check-in process includes a room check, where you have to take the photo of your rooms in four sides, like front and back, left and right side of the place where you are going to take the exam. You have to take that photos. And second thing, once it's completed, you have to do the proof of identification verification. You have to upload the proof, like whatever the proof you want to show, like it's a driver's license or a passport. You have to clearly take that photo either in your mobile, or better to take it in a webcam. I just did in webcam because I try to do it in mobile, but it's not working for me, so I just did it in webcam. Once you uploaded all the proofs, supervisor will start evaluating your proofs, and meanwhile you have to keep the room very clean. You will not be allowed to take any breaks during the exam window. So make sure that you have drink enough water, and if you want to go to restroom, everything has to be done before the exam. So once you start the exam, you will not be allowed to take any breaks. So that's one important point. Another thing, once the proof is verified, immediately you'll be launching the exam page. It will be automatically launched after the proof evaluation is completed. Sometimes the question will have the dummy questions, which is like the questions which will not carry any marks, but you will not know which question is that, so you have to answer everything one by one. Once you answered all the questions during the window, and you can review all the questions and answers, and you can submit the final one. So once you submit it, your results will be displayed. It's again based on the certifications. In AWS, you'll be having only the pass or fail result. In Oracle, I got like along with the result, I got the scores on that same day, but sometime it will take a couple of days or a week to get your scores on your mail. But you'll be having a result with it, pass or fail. You'll be having immediately after the exam is done. Once your exam is completed, you will be receiving an exam results via email with along the links and exams whatever you have. I'm just showing my Oracle exam results whatever I got recently. In that page you'll be having a link to sort views, so you have to click that link, and if you're first time user, you have to authenticate all the credentials within your account. And once it is done, you will be presented with a page where you can see your exam results and batches and credentials, everything. So I just click my exam results, which is latest one. So it will be look like this. So you'll be having a result page along with the pass score and all the exam details whatever you took. And there will be a credential management tab where you can go and share the batches. So batch is the one where you can verify your credentials with others in different medium. So I'm just clicking share my batch. So by sharing this, you can ask your verify the credentials with your employer along with the different options. So this is produced by CC Climb. This is the recent certification, so it's showing my badge there. So you can make this badge as public, so that everyone can see it, and they can come and verify it by clicking the verify button. So once they click that verify button, it will verify all the things, saying that it is verified, and exam date and time and the validity. So this validity is like, for this Oracle certification it is 1.5 years, so this will show that details there. So on clicking share, you'll be able to share it with LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and everything, all the social medias. And there's a way you can ask your employer to come and verify by giving their email IDs. So they'll be receiving 2 emails, one with access code and all those things. They can come and verify. or you can copy this public URL and you can copy it to someone. If they want to verify, they can still verify it. And you can download the image and you can put it on your resume or profile or wherever you want. I can still do that. This is just a blockchain. So this is the way you can share your credentials to verify. I believe this video is useful for you. If you are planning to take any exam, all the best for your exam. Do well. Stay home, stay safe, enjoy learning, and please to subscribe my channel and share this video. Thank you.